Welcome to an exploration of the remarkable military history of the Bantu tribes spread across Central and Southern Africa. These tribes, diverse in their customs and languages, share a common ancestral thread, a lineage that stretches back millennia. We will journey through time, uncovering the strategies, weapons, and leaders that shaped the destiny of these warrior societies. Prepare to delve into a world of ancient rivalries, colonial resistance, and the enduring spirit of the Bantu people. In the heart of what is now South Africa, the Zulu tribe emerged as a force to be reckoned with. At the forefront of this transformation was Shaka Zulu, a visionary leader who reshaped Zulu warfare. He introduced the iklwa, a short stabbing spear designed for close combat, replacing the traditional throwing spear. This innovation, coupled with the buffalo horns formation, a tactic that encircled and overwhelmed their enemies, proved devastatingly effective. The Zulu warriors, known as Amabutho, were rigorously trained and organized into age-based regiments, fostering a strong sense of camaraderie and discipline. The Battle of Isandlwana in 1879 stands as a testament to Zulu military prowess, where they overwhelmed a technologically superior British force. Though ultimately defeated in the Anglo-Zulu War, the Zulus' fierce resistance left an indelible mark on history. In the fertile highlands of Kenya, the Kikuyu people carved out their existence, their lives deeply intertwined with the land. The Mau Mau Uprising, a rebellion that raged from 1952 to 1960, stands as a powerful testament to the Kikuyu's determination to reclaim their freedom. This was not a conflict fought on open battlefields, but a guerrilla war waged in the dense forests and rugged mountains of their homeland. Kikuyu fighters, utilizing their knowledge of the terrain, launched surprise attacks on colonial outposts and infrastructure. Leaders like Dedan Kimathi and Waruhu Itote, known as General China, emerged from the ranks, inspiring their people to fight for their land and their dignity. The Mau Mau Uprising, though brutally suppressed, played a pivotal role in Kenya's struggle for independence. On the shores of Lake Victoria, the Baganda people forged a powerful kingdom marked by military strength and strategic acumen. They developed a centralized state, ruled by a king known as the Kabaka. Skilled in land and naval warfare, they patrolled Lake Victoria. Adept at diplomacy, they forged alliances to secure borders. Renowned for iron weapons, the Baganda kingdom flourished, becoming a center of trade and culture in East Africa. The story of the Matabele, also known as the Ndebele, is one of exodus and conquest. Led by Mzilikazi, a former general of Shaka Zulu, they embarked on a great migration northwards, fleeing the turmoil of the Mfecane. The Matabele army, organized into regiments and utilizing similar tactics to the Zulu, quickly established themselves as a formidable force in their new territory. Their arrival in what is now Zimbabwe disrupted the existing power dynamics as they conquered and absorbed smaller Shona chiefdoms into their expanding empire. The Matabele's military prowess, coupled with their strict military organization, instilled fear and respect among their adversaries. The Matabele kingdom, built on military conquest and a strict social hierarchy, left an indelible mark on the history of Zimbabwe. Their story exemplifies the far-reaching impact of the Zulu military system and the enduring legacy of Shaka Zulu's innovations. High in the Drakensberg Mountains, a kingdom of resilience emerged. The Basotho, led by King Moshoeshoe, faced Zulu expansion and Boer migrations. Moshoeshoe unified various Sotho clans under his rule. Masters of mountain warfare, they used the rugged terrain to their advantage. Their strongholds provided natural fortifications. Moshoeshoe's reign combined military defense and diplomacy. He negotiated with Boers and British, securing his kingdom's survival. The Basotho carved out a place in a turbulent era. In the dense forests of northern Mozambique, the Makonde people carved out their existence, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the natural world. The arrival of Portuguese colonizers in the 16th century brought conflict. The Makonde resisted fiercely, using guerrilla warfare. Masters of camouflage, they ambushed and disappeared. They clung to their traditions and beliefs. Their Mapiko carvings symbolized cultural identity and resistance. In the heart of Central Africa, the Bemba people established a powerful kingdom, their rise to prominence fueled by a warrior aristocracy and a thirst for expansion. The Bemba were renowned for their military prowess, their society structured around a warrior ethos that permeated every aspect of their lives. At the heart of the Bemba military system lay the Beshilu Bemba, a council of elders who held both political and military power. The Bemba army was known for its discipline and organization, skilled in both offensive and defensive warfare. Their raids on neighboring tribes for slaves, ivory, and other resources fueled their expansion and dominance in the region. However, the Bemba's reliance on warfare and expansion ultimately contributed to their decline. Internal conflicts over succession and the rise of rival kingdoms weakened their power, leading to their eventual subjugation by colonial powers. The Ngoni people's story is one of displacement, adaptation, and the enduring legacy of Zulu military traditions. Driven from their homeland in South Africa during the Mfecane, the Ngoni, under the leadership of Zwangendaba, embarked on a remarkable northward migration. Zwangendaba, a former general in Shaka Zulu's army, instilled the Zulu military ethos into his people. The Ngoni, armed with the iklwa and utilizing similar tactics to the Zulu, carved a path of conquest and expansion through present-day Mozambique, Tanzania, and Malawi. They conquered and absorbed smaller tribes, incorporating them into their growing military structure. The Ngoni's migration demonstrates the far-reaching impact of the Mfecane and the spread of Zulu military innovations. Their story highlights the adaptability of military systems and the ways in which they can be modified and adapted to new environments and challenges. In the arid plains of present-day Namibia, the Herero people, pastoralists and skilled cattle herders, found themselves facing the encroaching might of the German Empire in the late 19th century. The Herero, accustomed to a life of independence and self-reliance, resisted German attempts to seize their land and cattle. This resistance culminated in the Herero Wars, a series of bloody conflicts that raged from 1904 to 1908. Led by charismatic leaders like Samuel Maharero, the Herero initially fought a conventional war, engaging the German forces in open battles. However, the Germans' superior firepower and ruthless tactics soon took their toll, leading to a horrific genocide. The Herero genocide stands as a stark reminder of the brutality of colonialism and the devastating consequences of racial hatred. And the Yao people, inhabiting a region spanning present-day Mozambique, Malawi, and Tanzania, were renowned for their entrepreneurial spirit and their involvement in regional trade networks. The wealth from trade allowed them to acquire firearms, giving them an advantage over rivals. The Yao were organized into powerful chiefdoms, each ruled by a chief with loyal warriors. The arrival of European colonial powers brought new challenges. They resisted Portuguese and British attempts to control their territory. In the heart of Central Africa, the Lunda people carved out a vast empire, their rise to prominence fueled by a potent combination of military expansion and strategic diplomacy. The Lunda Empire, at its zenith, stretched across parts of present-day Angola, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Zambia. The Lunda's military success was attributed to their well-organized army led by a class of professional warriors. The Lunda rulers were also adept at diplomacy, forging alliances with neighboring kingdoms through marriage and trade agreements. This strategy allowed them to expand their influence peacefully and secure their borders. The Lunda Empire's decline began in the 18th century, weakened by internal rebellions and the arrival of Portuguese slave traders. However, their legacy as a powerful and influential empire in Central Africa continues to resonate today. These Bantu tribes, each with their unique story, offer a glimpse into the diversity and complexity of African military history. From the Zulus' regimented formations to the Kikuyu's guerrilla tactics, these warriors adapted to their environments, honed their skills, and left an indelible mark on the African continent. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. May their stories serve as a reminder of the rich tapestry of African history and the enduring legacy of its warrior cultures.